Good morning, Forest. I'm Catherine.
And I'm Rachel.
And today's date is Wednesday, March 10th. And on today's show, we'll be taking a look at all of our upcoming events and sports.
The third quarter is coming to a close right after spring break, which is just 3 days away. So make sure to be studying and working hard to secure the grades you want.
We'll be rounding out this week with Dance Marathon. Dance Marathon is one of my favorite events we host, so let's learn more on how to register. What's up, Wildcats? I'm Catherine, and one of Forest's favorite events of the year is right around the corner, Dance Marathon.
Dance Marathon is a fundraiser here at school that we have every year. It's for children at UF Shands Hospital up in Gainesville. UF hosts one every year, and they have it on a much larger scale for 24 hours. But here at Forest, we do it on a much smaller scale. We do a 6-hour marathon from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. And then we also have fundraisers like UF throughout the year, such as Powder Buff, our flag football tournament, and this year we're hosting a drive-in event. Dance Marathon is important because it really helps the children at UF Shands Hospital who are sick and might have trouble paying for their expenses. At UF, they try to minimize costs, but things do add up after a period of months and even years for some children. And so it gets costly. And so the purpose of Dance Marathon is raising money at different colleges to benefit these children. And it makes you smile when you see the kids come here on the night of Dance Marathon, even here at Forest. And we call them miracle families. And the miracle families come here, they get to see everybody fundraising, having a great time for 6 hours, and they're standing for the kids who can't. So it's a really great event, and you get to see where your money's going. What I'm looking forward to most here at Forest Dance Marathon is probably the themed hours. Every hour we have a different theme, like we'll have Western hour 1 hour, we'll have glow hour, and then the final hour is what we consider our rave hour. We turn the lights out in the gym, everybody gets glow-in-the-dark bracelets, necklaces, and then we have strobe lights and such playing with music. Everybody's having a fun time. It's sort of like a mosh pit, and so that's a lot of fun at the end of Dance Marathon, just to kind of finish it off at the end of the year. And then it's going to be a really good sense of unity here at Forest. We've gone through COVID, so it's kind of limited what we can and can't do this year, and this is a really great cause that everybody can come together for, no matter what your beliefs are outside of school, and you can just come together as a school and have a great time for a great cause. To sign up for Dance Marathon, you're going to go onto your donor drive and create an account. It only takes about 5 minutes. You put in your name, what year you graduate, and then if you want to join any teams, we have plenty of teams to join here at Forest, such as your class or different clubs that are here on campus. So in order to sign up, you go on join, and then you can join teams, or you can just go solo.
I can't wait. Make sure to sign up and get to fundraising. Once again, I'm Catherine. Now back to the anchors.
I can't wait for this Thursday to support the kids and fundraise for them. Make sure to come out to the big event from 5 to 11 in the gym. There will be good food, dancing, and games for the kids.
Personally, I can't wait for spring break. Once we get back, student activities will be in full swing.
Speaking of events, prom tickets are on sale right now for juniors, seniors, and guests that have been approved. Ticket sales due in this Friday, so make sure to buy yours soon. The medical form and permission slip are due Friday as well, so be sure to pick one up from Miss Miller in the activities office if you haven't already.
Prom is just 17 days away, so make sure to purchase your ticket soon because they are limited.
To purchase your ticket, follow the link sent to your email, and if you have a guest, head down to Miss Miller in the activities office to pick up a guest ticket purchase code. However, before you purchase your ticket, if you have any debt that needs to be paid, it must be cleared before you buy your ticket.
Also, students, don't forget that next year's schedule forms are also due this Friday to your guidance counselor.
While it may seem as if COVID is finally beginning to look better, it is still important to follow guidelines. So if you happen to get quarantined, Mackenzie knows a little bit about doodling that might be able to keep you busy.
There are many different people at Forest High School. We all have our own hobbies, friends, and our own artistic ability, but we all have one thing in common: we doodle. When you're in class and have nothing to do, or you're just bored, we all tend to draw something on a piece of paper.
I draw in class because, oddly enough, drawing helps me be more focused. So whenever the teacher is saying something that I don't really understand, I pay attention. And once I get it and then I start thinking, drawing just kind of helps me think and process stuff. When I'm kind of down in school and I'm frustrated, I just draw to get all my frustration out. So it's kind of like an outlet for me. I doodle eyes because I draw faces a lot, and eyes were one of the first things that I learned how to draw. If I just want to doodle something, it's probably going to be an eye. My best piece of art that I've doodled in school has probably been a big eye that I've drawn where it had a red down the middle, and I kind of did a contrast thing with it. It didn't take that long, but I thought it was super cool.
But you don't need to be a Picasso to doodle. It could just be lines and dots on a paper. You just need an idea.
The reason I doodle, even though I'm not great at drawing, is because it's just something to do to pass the time. You know, instead of doing classwork, I can just doodle something and feel accomplished. Something I wish I could draw better is probably an actual human instead of stick figures. My worst piece of art is definitely this little shark I drew while I was taking a test for English.
Whether you are an artist or just a rookie, we are all gifted with some sort of artistic ability. This has been Julie Bartoli from WCAT reporting.
We've been so lucky to be able to have all these events this year, but to keep them up, please remember to keep your mask above your mouth and nose.
With all these events coming up, let's see what our sports teams have been up to with Jackson.
What's up, Forrest? This is Jackson. What's up, Forrest? This is sports news for today. To kick things off, last night Forest baseball took a tough loss to Buchholz by a final score of 1-9. They'll look to get their retribution tomorrow night as they take them on again at 7. Today, our boys lacrosse team will take on Childs with JV at 5:30 and varsity being live streamed from our YouTube channel at 7. For the fast-pitch softball team, Melody Poling pitched a shutout game in Claremont with a final score of 13-0. Jill Belomo started the scoring with a first-inning grand slam. She then went on to drive on 4 more runs over the course of the game. That's all for Forest sports, but as we bring it up to the pros in college, in the NFL, the Cowboys just re-signed Dak Prescott to a large multi-year contract, and the Bears put their franchise tag on Allen Robinson. In college basketball news, we are officially in March and the conference championship tournaments have kicked off, the beginning of March Madness. Florida State is the 2nd seed in the ACC tournament and will play tomorrow at 6:30. For the Noles, MJ Walker was on the All-ACC second team and Scotty Barnes was named ACC Freshman of the Year. UF's team got the 5th seed in the SEC tournament and will play at 2:30 tomorrow with Trey Mann, who was voted All-SEC first team, and Colin Castleton, who was voted All-SEC second team. Keeping it in the college world, the Gators beat Georgia State in baseball last night after sweeping Florida A&M over the weekend. Last night's win made Kevin O'Sullivan the winningest coach in Florida baseball history. On the other hand, Florida State's game against USF was postponed. Kicking it back up to the pros, the NBA is currently on break after the All-Star game, but the NHL is still in full swing. Last night, both the Panthers and the Lightning won, with the Panthers taking a 4-2 win over the Blue Jackets and the Lightning winning in a shootout over the Red Wings. That rounds out today's sports news. Once again, I'm Jackson. Now back to the anchors.
Thanks, Jackson. If you're interested in buying a box of Krispy Kreme donuts, Ms. Polars will be selling them in the Media Center Thursday for $8. So be sure to bring your money to get a box.
Also this week, we'll be having election for next year's student body president and vice president. Let's take a closer look at our candidates.
What's up, Wildcats? I'm Catherine McCall.
And I'm Tatiana Soto.
And we're running to be your next student body president and vice president. My main goal as student body president is to connect with all aspects of our student body, including our Cats Online students.
By making personal connections with the student body, we feel that we can create an atmosphere where all of our students feel welcome here and simply love being here.
Tatiana and I are both members of HOSA and Student Television Network, and I'm the president of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. So together we already have a wide reach across the entire student body.
Being able to dive in headfirst into SGA as a freshman this year has allowed me to see all the ups and downs in student government. And as vice president, I'll be able to help keep our SGA more organized while still keeping our upbeat spirit.
This summer, I will be attending Girls Day, which is a nationally recognized educational workshop focusing on the political process. I feel the knowledge I gained from this workshop will equip me with information I'll be able to bring back to better our own student government.
So remember, when you're going to vote, remember my name, Tatiana Soto.
And my name, Catherine McCall, for your student body president and vice president. I am so excited to be running alongside Tatiana Soto. Our next candidate is Daniel Sneller and Emery Robbins.
Hello, my name is Daniel Sneller.
And my name is Emery Robbins, and we're running for your student body president and vice president.
We believe our experiences as members of SGA have put us in the best position to be your SBO president and VP.
Rather than telling you about all the clubs and teams we're a part of, because we know you've heard that a million times, we want to tell you what we believe in.
We believe all students' voices should be heard. Right now, school decisions are made by a select few, but what we want to do is to listen to those who voice their opinions and help to make the best decision possible for the whole student body.
After facing the pandemic this year and having some of our student population opt out for online learning, we hope to reach out to more CAT online students and find ways to get them involved next year so they can stay in the loop and not feel like they're in the outside looking in.
We believe this upcoming year will be the best it can possibly be, and it all starts with your vote.
Make sure to vote for Daniel Sneller and Emery Robbins as your next SBO president and vice president.
Now on to Jaden Hodge and Taylor Main.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Taylor Main, and I will be running for your student body vice president this up and coming year. First off, I would like to talk about what our goals are for our presidency. First off, we'd really like to have more events this upcoming school year due to the fact that we had to cancel or postpone a lot of them this year due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Also, we really want to focus on giving the most possible freedom to all you students and make this the most fun and interesting year you guys have ever had. Now, I would like to hand the mic off to Jaden Hodge, my running mate.
Thank you, Taylor. This year I was elected in a difficult year of being your junior class president. But there was one thing I said, one goal, one mind. And that's exactly what I'd had. I was elected in a difficult year due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but in my presidency, I have achieved a lot of things. First thing I did when I was in office is said, hey, let's have pep rallies. We can't be set back by this pandemic, and that's exactly what we had. As junior class president, I have won Wacky Wildcat games for the junior class, also won the Powder Puff game, and also guaranteed freedom for the junior class. Instead of just focusing on the 2022 class, I want to focus over the whole student body. So let's do it this year. Vote Hodge and Main as your 2020 SBO president and vice president. One goal, one mind.
Now, let's check out our last candidate, Haley Herrera and Journey Martin.
What's up, Wildcats? I'm Haley Herrera, running to be your student body president. I'm currently the student body vice president and have been involved in the student government here at Force for 3 years now. I feel as if my experience with the student body qualifies me the most for this position. I will next introduce to you my vice president, Journey.
Hey guys, I'm Journey Martin, your freshman class senator. I will be running for the upcoming position of the student body vice president. As I participate in many events and sports, I will take the leader that I am on the field, off the field.
Thanks, Journey. If we are elected, Journey and I will strive to restore the normalcy here at Forest High School for the students during COVID-19. So remember, vote Haley Herrera and Journey Martin, and like always, go Cats!
Make sure to vote for whoever you believe to be the best candidate for next year's SBO officers through the link sent to your email.
That's all the news we have for you today. To stay updated on all things Forest, make sure to follow us at FHS_WCAT on Snapchat, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Once again, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Catherine.
Have a great day, Forest, and like always, go Cats!
Bye.